We all have to deal with wasps, hornets, and yellow jackets, whether it's at your backyard barbecue or working on a project in your yard. I caught up with an expert on how you can deal with these pests as safely as possible.
Now it's time for Open House, sponsored by Pyramid Heating and Cooling.
I don't know about you guys out there, but I tell you what, there have been pests like wasps, hornets, yellow jackets flying around everywhere out there the last few weeks. So I brought on Keith from Pest and Pollinator. Thanks for taking time and coming on Around the House Northwest today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Eric. We're really excited to be here.
This is great. Thanks for taking the time. I know you got clients waiting out there. You're out in the field, but I got to ask you, what's going on with all the wasps, hornets, and yellow jackets these days?
Yeah, we're having a pretty bad year for them. It was a mild winter, so my wasp season started in April. So they start building their nests early, and they just keep building them bigger all year long. So right now we're dealing with a lot of ground nesting yellow jackets. People are cleaning up their garden and going out there and disturbing the nest and getting stung.
So those are those little ones that come out of the hole of the ground, or they're coming out of the ferns or whatever, right?
That's correct. Yeah, if you have sword ferns in your yard, you better be careful because they love those. They love compost piles and pretty much anywhere where they can nest in the ground. So definitely keep your eye out before you step on the ground.
Nice. And then I've noticed, on some homes that I go over to, those little round balls that are hanging from the eaves of those. Man, I tell you what, those things get aggressive as well.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. So we have the paper wasps that make those kind of honeycomb-shaped nests on the eaves, and then there are also bald-faced hornets out there. And so if you see a big ball hanging from a tree or your eave, those are bald-faced hornets. And it's probably best not to mess with those, and maybe call a professional.
Well, so what should people be doing to prevent these? I know there's some DIY solutions, and I know there's plenty of people out there as well that are allergic, or fear of being allergic, that maybe it's not the best, advice to do it as a DIY project.
Yeah, with wasps, since they live in a colony, you basically have to get the colony if you want for you to have lasting relief around your house. So for folks that are just having wasps buzzing around their picnic and they're not exactly sure what kind, trying the over-the-counter traps. Sometimes I recommend for folks to just burn a citronella candle and just kind of repel them away from that area. But without getting the nest and destroying it, folks should kind of expect persistent issues with those.
Got it. And I don't want to see people going out there buying the cans of the spray, because that can also be hard on the bee population, from what I understand.
That's right, Eric. Yeah, we definitely want to hold off on using any kind of pesticide for spraying individual wasps. First of all, it's probably not going to get you relief, and you're just going to have put some pretty nasty chemicals out in the environment. Anything that drifts onto flowers is an immediate hazard for foraging honeybees and other pollinators.
Got it. And all of these pests are pollinators, right? So generally, if you're getting it on them and it doesn't kill them, they have the ability to spread that to other plants, right?
That's absolutely correct. And so that's why we choose not to use any residual chemicals or toxic pesticides for our pest control services. So we definitely let the customers know, maybe you'll see a couple wasps buzzing around here, the ones that were out foraging during the treatment. But they can rest assured that the nest has been destroyed, and that will come back if we need to treat them with a natural product.
And that is great. Yeah, I'll be the first to admit I've been guilty about going out there and trying to go, roaming with the can and the eaves and stuff. But the problem is I got that stuff all over my house, and when I get it all over the house, then potentially that hasn't been good for the bees out there as well. But I tell you what, my traps are full right now. They're doing okay, and I've been testing out a few different ones, and some work better than others.
Yeah, generally there are the traps you get at the store come with a pheromone packet, so you can apply that in there. So it's helpful if you're able to identify whether it's a yellow jacket or a paper wasp before you buy the trap, so you can get the specific trap that's correct for you. You can also try to just put food in the trap earlier in the summer, in the springtime. You can use cat food or tuna or something like that and just add that into the trap. Right around this time of year, they're kind of bulking up for the winter. So sweet, sugary liquids like soda or sweet chili sauce can help you get more of those wasps into the trap.
Smart call. So, how do people track you down if they're looking at this going, man, I've got some problems out here and I'm not dealing with it? How do they call a pro?
Yeah, absolutely. They can just log on to my website, www.pestandpollinator.com. There's lots of great information on there about how we take care of wasps, and they can give us a call right from there, and we'll be happy to come out and take a look.
Keith, thanks for coming on today, man. This has been great information. Hopefully, we've helped a bunch of our viewers out there deal with these and safely.
This has been such a great opportunity. I appreciate you chatting with me today.